here. Hope all is well. It's a good day, everyone, to be amongst the land of the living. And I say that with all sincerity as I mourn the loss of my brother who passed away on Monday, and which makes my why even stronger than ever before because chronic illness was at the baseline of his problem, right? And so my title today says it doesn't take acres to grow food. And it really doesn't. And I want to talk about that with all of you as I show you something that I've done right here on my patio as an example for every individual who's looking for a budget friendly option to grow food. The fall is coming and it'll be upon us before we know it, and we still grow in the fall. And so I want to show you some things that you really should be thinking about as it relates to beginner gardening. Right? While I have many plants in my garden, types of trees, things I've never grown before, bananas, olives, just some of everything over here in this garden. But I want you to know that there are budget friendly options, and I want to show you what they are. Come with me as I share with you. This is right here, the little patio. This is the patio garden. This is the patio garden, and I want to show you how you too can grow on a budget. This is my green bean patch. There's literally 15 plants in this tower. I took these green towers from Dollar Tree, $1.25 a piece. There's four of them. One, two, three, no, five of them, and three spaces. And there's 52 plants in each of these, so there's really 30 plants in this tower of green beans. The green beans are flowering, they are growing, very excited, obviously enough space because they are indeed growing. You can see the flowers, so many flowers. They are growing, and this is literally growing on a budget. So I want you all to know that we can see the handwriting on the wall. We know that things are happening in the earth. We also know that food is an issue. When you look at all those flowers, there's literally 15 places where I have put plants. So that means there is 30 plants, green bean plants in this one tower that cost me all of one, two, three, four, five, 6.25, $6.25. So if you are looking to start a garden on a budget, grow one thing at a time. Grow one crop at a time and then another and then another. This is my kale crop. Now I just planted these babies, right? This is one again, one, two, three, four, five. And there's three places to plant. I have at least two or three. No, it looks like one. Look like one plant in each one of these. So that's 15 kale places to grow kale in a one, two, three, four, five, $6, $7.50 tower. Okay. So what I'm trying to stress to you right now is the importance of growing on a budget. Grow the food you like, plant it, get you some seeds. I have seeds. If you're interested in seeds, let me know. DM me, join our community. Let's talk. Let's get to beginner gardening. Here is another tower. This one is one, two, three, four, five. This is bok choy, right? Bok choy I grew from seed. All of these are from seed. I have my own seeds. They're pushing through. They have great fertilizer. And these are two in a pot. So I have two. These are the micro bok choy, the tiny bok choy. So these are the smaller versions, but they are growing. They're going to be doing well. I'm giving them fertilizer. And we have, again, how many plants in here? Two to every pot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. So we have 30 bok choy that's going to grow right here in this one tower that was $6.25. Let me just show you another pot. Now this one is my herb tower, right? And where all this is all on a table. I need you to see it. It's all sitting on a table outside of my greenhouse. Of course, I have a full on garden and orchard, but what I want to do is make sure that you, even as a beginning gardener, know that you can grow food. This container has both herbs, flowers, all and vegetables, as you can see. Kale, collards, turnips, herbs, oregano, chives, basil, basil, more green stuff. It's like food. Collards. Listen, I want you to know that if you are interested in growing food, you can. And there is a way for us all to grow the things that we need. Why is growing your own food important in this time? We can see what's happening in the economy, and we get to improve our own home economy. Here on this channel, what we do is we influence sustainable living. How can you keep from going to the supermarket over and over and over again? Well, there are things that you really like to eat. There are foods, even prepped foods, that come from food sources, like when I think about basil, I love pesto. I would buy it at the supermarket, but I don't have to buy it now because I buy it, grow the basil trees. I've got trees all over this garden from one little tiny basil seed. And guess what? I save my seeds. So I do it over and over and over and over again. This is how you build a strong home economy, by resisting commercialism, resisting the desire to go and eat things that we know the government has already told us is injuring our bodies. My brother passed away on Monday. It was the most heartfelt void that I have felt in a long time. And he struggled with diabetes, heart disease, and all of these things. We do not have to die prematurely. We just do not have to die prematurely. But there are some steps that we have to take. We have to modify our diets. We have to be intentional. And hello to every beautiful soil steward visitor on inside the chat right now. Thank you for coming and thank you for sharing the live. There are people who want to begin gardens and they don't know where to start. Right here at the towers. Towers. These are literally Dollar Tree Tower. Dollar Tree. Let me just say that again. Dollar Tree. These are the ones that are on my patio, and I'm prepping seeds in here. This is fertilizer that I've mixed up with yeast and water. This is how you do it, folks. Potted up trees, tomato. Look, you can do it. We have to save ourselves. We have to save ourselves. And I just came here today, even in times like this, even the more reason to come and talk to people about how we need to shift and pivot away from the things that are harming us, and how to keep more of your money, because it's literally theft happening right now. It's literally what I call theft that's happening in these gouging prices. So I want you all to make sure that you are thinking about what you put in your mouth. Be intentional about growing food. Be intentional about what you spend your money on. All the things. Okay? That's really all I came here to tell you. For those of you who don't know me, I am Dr. Eve. Here on my channel, we help people to build and grow strong home economies from the soil to the bank. That means when you grow more food in the soil, you save more money in the bank. And so we want to make sure that we're not only thinking about this as a food source for us, community building for us, but you might get so good at this thing that you have a specific crop that you can take to market, right? That's called agriculture, right? Agribusiness. And we are in this to win it this time. We're in it to snatch back our food security, which is the most important, basic, essential water, food, and shelter, y'all. We talk about this all the time. Water, food, shelter, and energy. But we also know that we don't need a whole lot of energy if we can go out here and eat our food like God created it. He said He gave us every seed bearing thing as meat to eat. That meant that we could eat it right off the vine, right? We could just go and pick a thing and eat it. So I want you all to be mindful. I could go over there and pick that green bean today, but I'm going to wait till tomorrow so I can get me a nice handful. Why? Because I can go in my kitchen. I could eat them raw, but then I could or saute them up in some lemon, uh, some olive oil, and put them on a salad. You can do it. So we must be very vigilant about our bodies, our temples, what we put in them, how to grow, and we need to do it right now. You have not another day to waste of learning how. First of all, learning how so you can teach your family members how not to die from disease by eating God's food. Okay? That's all I have. Again, I'm Dr. Eve. Always excited to come and share with you all. And hope you have the most amazing day. And whatever you do, don't let anyone get in the way on your journey to becoming who God has called you to become. All right now, bye for now.